This will be a bit of a different video because I'm going to react to Mikey Again. This is a guy who's trying dropshipping for like half a year or so, and he's basically not able to make it work, and I really like him. He's actually doing a great job in documenting the journey before he actually got successful. And I'm really mad that I didn't do the same, because I remember how I wanted to do the exact same thing where it was not working. I just thought to myself, how cool would it be if I already now make videos of me trying dropshipping and upload them, and then when it starts to work, I'm going to keep uploading and it's going to be way more amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't do it, but I actually really like that he's doing this. And because he mentioned me in his last video, I actually want to dissect how he's doing and what he's doing wrong, what I would have done differently. So let's actually watch his video together. And I'm sorry about the sound. It's going to be a little bit more quiet when he speaks than I speak, but I think it's going to be doable.
I've been trying to find my first winning dropshipping product for the past 7 months, and no matter what I do, I keep running into issues. So in my previous video, I found this acupressure mat thing that loosens your muscles and relieves your pain, and I found it on a website called Mind.
So the product you just showed is not beginner friendly at all, and I would not test this product if I would be a beginner. But we're going to get into the criteria, how he selects products in a second, and we're going to dissect why this product is actually not the best to start out with.
What I did was go to the Facebook ad section, choose these settings, and I scrolled for almost an hour until I found this ad. So I went on Amazon and I found some reviews mentioning this condition called fibromyalgia, and I realized that no one was marketing this product specifically to those people. So I did that, and I managed to get one profitable ad set by running it on TikTok ads, but just as things were starting to look up, TikTok turned off the ads into...
This is also a very common mistake a lot of people do. They read a review or multiple reviews of somebody saying something about a product which they either bought or didn't buy, and take that advice and basically structure their whole business around this. Okay? What he's saying right now is the main reason why he selected this product was he basically saw an Amazon review which said something, and nobody was actually targeting an angle which he wanted to try now. Okay? First of all, if nobody's targeting this, don't be the first. Okay? If nobody's doing something, you're not going to be able to be the first, and the only reason for that is because you're just starting out, you're a beginner. And it's totally fine to just steal proven concepts from other people. You just look at what exactly is working and you mimic that instead of being creative and trying to reinvent the wheel. Because as a dropshipping beginner, in the first year of doing dropshipping, there is zero room for creativity. Zero. You don't think at all, you just borrow proven concepts and just do exactly what's working out there.
Told me I needed some kind of medical license, and basically I couldn't advertise in the UK, which was where I got my sales from. And I tried Facebook, but the ad accounts got banned. So while I was waiting to get the accounts back, I searched for another product on Mind. I used these settings and I scrolled.
So this was actually one of the reasons why I would not sell this product. One huge criteria is this product advertising friendly? So is this product a thing where I, for example, have to show a lot of skin? Or is this a product where I have to go against policy to even make a good ad? Fortunately, he doesn't show his ads, but a product like this is problematic because of a bunch of reasons. Number one is it's very tempting to show a lot of skin here, because you might show a person wearing something shorter to emphasize what exactly this product does. And number two is you're actually not allowed on Facebook to highlight things in red which are part of the body. So for example, if you would make an ad where somebody shows his elbow and then it's highlighted red, that's actually against Facebook policy. And the third thing is medical products are tougher to sell on Facebook. So in a lot of the cases, they're not going to get approved because Facebook thinks that you're a scam. Facebook thinks that most medical products are not working because they've done this experience where a lot of people were unhappy with the products which got sold.
For like 20 minutes and I found this. It's basically a portable heating pad that relieves pain for women when it's their time of the month. I should also mention that when I'm looking for a product, I have a specific criteria that I follow, which is that the product needs to solve a problem, needs to have a wow factor, it should be used regularly, it should have good reviews, and I need to get at least $20 in profit.
This is the result of the dropshipping community. If you watch YouTube videos, you're going to see exactly this. If you're going to watch videos on YouTube, most people say exactly this. Have a problem-solving product, have a wow factor, it's used regularly, that's not that common, good reviews, fair enough, that's fine, and have at least a $20 margin. Okay? there's a ton of things which are missing here, but just to mention a couple of examples. Number one is this product Facebook friendly? Yes or no? That's a very strong criteria. It's very important because if you're selling a knife or a blade, you're going to get blocked. There's no point. The second thing is this product working right now for somebody else who is not a brand, but a dropshipper? Which is also very important because if you, for example, will compare yourself to a huge brand, you're not going to compete. Okay? If a brand makes something work, it doesn't mean that you're going to make it work. However, if you see that other dropshippers right now are making it work right now, that's a great sign. Obviously, it cannot be saturated, so it has to be in the middle. However, all those things do not get factored into this. And the third thing, and that's actually a very important one, is does this product have upsell potential? So does it make sense to buy the same exact product multiple times, yes or no? Okay? And this is a very, very important question you need to always ask yourself because it's just going to give you so much better margins. You have no idea. If you sell a product where it just makes sense to buy 4 pieces, more people are going to buy more 4 pieces and your average order value is drastically going to increase. And the last point I also want to mention here is it needs to be targeted very, very easily. Okay? The anti-cramping thing is extremely hard to target on Facebook. Okay? Who the fuck do you show a cramping thing for women? Women, that's it. It's so broad, it's impossible to pinpoint a specific group of people who would need this product more than others. Okay? Now, of course, we can say age groups, etc., but that's not enough. If you're selling a product which is very tough to target, you should be able to lose money on Facebook just to get data. Because Facebook needs to understand who to target by spending a lot of money. Okay? If you just give Facebook a specific set of people and those are the exact people who would buy, for example, if you're selling a guitar product and you're selling to guitar users, that's very clear to Facebook. Facebook instantly finds the right people. If you have a product like this, it's not the case. And again, those are just a few missing criteria and there's way, way, way more to that. The main point I want to make here is the more criteria you actually have, the more intolerant you are, the better. Because why the fuck do you need to sell a random product? You don't. There's an infinite amount of products and you should sell the very best ones. Solving a problem is not the top criteria. And I know this is mind-blowing to a lot of people, but you would be shocked how many students and how many products I've sold which just crushed and did really, really well, didn't solve any problem at all.
Every time I get a sale. So this product fits that criteria and I decided to test it. And also the competitor's website was just a basic dropshipping website. So if they managed to scale their ads to get 30 million views, I could have made a more branded one and done so much better. Also, they weren't targeting the UK, so it's free real estate. And also they had a lot of ads that I could still borrow. So I built the website. It took me about 2 days to build it, and I used an app called Pagefly to set it up. All you need to do is install the app, go to product pages, and choose one of the templates that's there, and then you can...
Yeah, Pagefly is pretty good. I like Pagefly. Nothing against it.
Edit it to fit your product. So yeah, I made the website and borrowed these guys' ads, and just as things were starting to fall into place, something strange happened. I created a TikTok ad account, and it got banned immediately. So I requested a review from TikTok. It sent back a response saying I needed to provide some form of business registration document, which was weird because that has never happened to me before. So I just thought nothing of it and made a new ad account and they accepted me right away. By the way, the budget for this video came from the AdSense and all the donations you guys sent. So I made a conversion campaign with three completely broad, no interest ad sets and put £30 in to run the next day. But just as I was about to submit the ad, I got this message, permanent ban. And the only reasons I could think of was that maybe I had too many ad accounts or because I was using a VPN. I wasn't sure. So I decided to appeal the ban. But while I was doing that, I made another account using a different business manager. And I set everything up and it worked. So I put £10 in and set it for the next day. Of course, a few hours later, this account also got banned. So yeah, that was £40 I wasn't getting back. So I thought I was getting banned for using someone else's ads. So the next day I made my own ads. Made a new ad account, entered products, and that account immediately got banned. TikTok later told me that this product was a prohibited product, which made no sense, but what can you do? So I moved.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I'm more of an expert in Facebook ads. However, I'm pretty sure this product is also not the most policy friendly on TikTok. This is also important to mention. Is there people out there who are crushing it with this product? Yes, definitely, 100%. So the question here is, how does this work? Why are you getting blocked and other people are not getting blocked? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, there's a lot of agency account things going on which are way more stable, and I assume you don't have them. And number two is you're going to see the craziest and the wildest thing sometimes in the ad library, and you see it has a crazy amount of engagement and it works for them, but it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. It just means that they either got lucky or they have way more stable accounts than you.
On to Facebook. Using the same ads I used on TikTok, except I made it one by one. Thankfully, Facebook accepted the ads and spent £12 that day, but the metrics were not that great. In the morning of the next day, my Facebook ad account got banned, but I appealed it and I got it back 5 minutes later. Later in the day, I got banned again and I got it back again. It seemed like every time I made a small change, the ads would get banned. So the next day, the 3 ads had spent about £40 and not a single add to cart. So I decided to turn off 2 of those ad sets and I made 2 more ad sets with more specific targeting. Of course, the ads didn't spend because the Facebook page, not the ad account, got banned. So I had to make a new page.
So that's actually interesting. You can target this product a little bit. I thought it's even harder than this, but I assume that Facebook still doesn't have a super passionate audience here, okay? Because if you target guitar stuff, it's so much more precise than other things, because Facebook just knows that people that like guitar pages and like guitar videos like guitars. It's very, very straightforward. And in your scenario, it's not that straightforward.
Then when I made the new page and run the ads on the new page, the ad account got banned again. Of course, the second Facebook page got banned. Like, honestly, I've heard a lot of people complaining about Facebook, but this was just ridiculous. I was even considering trying Snapchat ads. After appealing everything, I finally got everything to work. And just as I was about to go to sleep, I got a sale for £60. Someone bought 2 at once. And I ordered it on CJ Dropshipping for $23. So the profit on that sale was $50. CJ Dropshipping is where I order all my product and they always arrive in less than 2 weeks. So if you guys want to try it, you can use my affiliate link in the description. So the next day, since one ad set had spent £20 without even an add to cart, I decided to turn it off and made 2 more £10 broad ad sets, since broad was where the sale came from.
So there we go. The broad ones are actually performing better than the period paint.
And after I published them, all I could do was hope that I wouldn't get banned. I got banned. No, I'm joking. For once, I didn't get banned. But at the end of the day, all the cost per clicks were above like £1, which is ridiculous.
This guy's hilarious, by the way.
Ridiculous to me, but apparently it's normal sometimes on Facebook. But yeah, that day something really annoying happened. Just as I was about to go to bed, I was scrolling on TikTok. I found an ad for the exact same product that TikTok said was prohibited. So yeah, I just slept, woke up the next day, tried to make a new ad account, banned. I legit tried everything. I made so many new business managers and ad accounts with and without VPNs just in case my IP was blacklisted. Changed the domain of the website just in case that was blacklisted. And nothing worked. I even made a US ad account just in case maybe targeting UK was the problem. But still that didn't work. But later on I found out that this TikTok immediate banning thing was happening to a lot more people than just me. So it was looking like Facebook was the only option. And it's not looking good, bruv. The ads clearly weren't performing well and I knew I needed to do something different. And of course it wouldn't be very Facebook-like to end the day without a ban, so that happened. One thing I didn't tell you guys was that while I was doing all this, I was also running the acupressure mat on Facebook. And up to that day, I had spent about $150 on 4 ad sets, 3 broad, 1 targeted, and I only managed to get 1 sale from that. So I ordered it on CJ Dropshipping and it took 2 weeks to arrive. The other ones had spent more than my break-even point, so I turned them off because I was starting to lose hope. But I made 2 more broad ad sets and that day I got 2 more sales. So it was looking like there was some hope. But the next day, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I woke up, checked my phone, no sales, checked my email. Facebook actually permanently banned the heating pads ad account after reviewing it. So this time it wasn't just a normal ban. This time it was banned permanent. And on top of that, one of the customers for the acupressure mat wasn't happy with the color they received, which was my fault because the
Okay, so he gets crushed by TikTok and Facebook because he is getting banned all the time. And is it the product? Probably yes. However, I assume judging by this channel, that he was already blocked before. I haven't seen the other videos properly, but I assume he already was getting blocked for other products previously on Facebook. So here, what's very, very important is that you need to change up a few things, that Facebook doesn't identify you as the same person. And he mentioned a VPN. I'm not sure if he only changed that for the TikTok or also tried it on Facebook. But if you're using a second account, so if you personally got blocked and you have to use another account from a friend or whatever, you're not going to be able to get away with that if you just use a VPN. VPNs are not enough, and Facebook tracks them, and they're going to block you. Okay, so it's very important to change three things. Number one is a VPS. I actually have a contact who can basically set that up for you. If you need that, just DM me on Instagram. But basically you need a VPS, which is basically an extra proxy and an extra desktop inside of your laptop. So it's like a second laptop in your laptop, and it's literally, it's another desktop. Even if you have a MacBook, it's going to be a Windows thing. So it's like a completely different thing. And that allows you to not have to buy another laptop plus another Wi-Fi connection to run from another Facebook account. The second thing you need to do is change the payment method. Okay, so it's very important to not use the same credit cards. There's actually tons of virtual cards. So for example, Wise or Revolut, you can have multiple cards on one account, but the card numbers are just different, and that's fine. So if you have another card number but the same account, no problem. Okay? And the third thing is you need to change the domain. So you cannot run from the same domain.
PJ dropshipping suppliers actually contacted me and asked me whether the color was fine, and I said it was fine. It wasn't fine. So I had to ship out another one for free to them. All the problems were piling up, but yeah, I knew what I signed up for when I started this, so there was no point in complaining. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But yeah, no sales at the end of that day. But the next day, I spent $50 and I managed to get one quick Facebook ban. After spending another $50 without getting any sales, it was looking like I should have given up with this product, but the metrics were just too good. The cost per click was under 50 cents, CPMs were under $10, and the CTR was about 2%, which is not bad at all. And when I look at the ads, there were so many people tagging people, sharing it, and all those things. So I felt like there's some actual interest in this product. I just think that the price is too high. So I wanted to get some form of buy now, pay later thing. So the customers can pay monthly instead of £54 at once, which is a lot of money. So the next day I saw a comment on one of my videos that linked to this YouTube video, and I watched it and I realized that he was making a lot of sense.
Stores in dropshipping do not matter. If you think I could do this way better, I would do this store would look so much better, I would make so much more money. No. Your ad sucks, and probably your product selection also sucks. You really test enough creative, that you really make sure that your offer is very compelling, that you actually think about all the split tests you could have done and did them.
And I realized that most of my products, I stopped testing them way too early without even trying maybe a different offer, a different price, and all those things. So I changed the offer from 50% off to buy one, get one free.
So this is the part which is very, very interesting. And this is also the reason why I'm constantly saying that you cannot only learn from YouTube videos. So in the video which he showed of me, I was basically saying that the store itself doesn't matter that much, and you should rather focus on the offers and the creatives. Okay? So what he did was he changed the offer from the regular one to buy one, get one free for this product. Now the big issue is the majority of people who will buy this product don't really need two pieces. Okay? So this is a one-time thing where you don't really need two. And a buy one, get one free offer just makes sense if you sell a product where where most people would buy two anyways. So I actually commented this below his video, but if it's like a tennis rack where it makes a lot of sense to buy two because then you can play with a person, then it makes a lot of sense to make a buy one, get one free offer. In this case, it doesn't make sense at all. And this is the danger of only watching YouTube videos without having a person who tells you how to apply the things. And this is literally the reason why I have this mentoring program and why the results are so good. It's because I constantly have one-on-one feedback and I talk to the people. And the other thing he got from my video is that he's not testing enough offers and creatives for the products he's testing. Okay? So he saw the problem in this whole situation as him not testing enough offers and creatives, which is not the reason why this product doesn't work. In this case, I would assume that it's the product. Okay, so the product selection was not ideal, and that's the reason why the whole thing doesn't work. And sure, maybe it's connected to the creatives, but he just got blocked over and over again. It doesn't matter if he has the best offer in the world or the best creatives, he's still gonna get blocked with this product.
which I thought was way better than just 50% off, because you're getting 2 for the price of 1. So I made a new Facebook ad account.
Also, he changed the price from $29.99 to $39.99, and basically he doesn't have any margin on the second piece. So if somebody buys one for $29.99, and I think he said it costs $10 or so, he basically makes $20. And if somebody buys 2 now for $39.95, he also makes only $20 because the second piece is also $10. I think the product was $10, I'm not 100% sure. Basically, if that's the case, you make the person pay $10 extra without receiving anything for that, which is kind of a worse offer, and also the person doesn't really need to, and they don't have the option to only buy one.
And I made a new campaign with 6 broad ad sets, all at $20 a day, and set it to run the next day. This time I wasn't going to touch the ads for 3 days because I've watched so many Facebook ad tutorials and most of them mention that Facebook needs some time to optimize. The next day the ads started running, no ban this time. But I realized that if you have a new ad account, Facebook won't let you spend more than $50 a day on that ad account. And after that $50 spent, I got 3 checkouts and no sale. And the metrics weren't that great. But the next day another $50 spent. But this time the cost per click and CPM went down and the click-through rate went up. And I managed to get 1 sale. So it was looking like things were starting to optimize. But the ad accounts got banned. This time for apparently violating some policy called unacceptable business practices. I appealed the ban and they removed it, but for some reason they wouldn't let me run the ad. So I spent the rest of the day on Google and YouTube trying to find out what this unacceptable business practices thing was. And eventually I found some answers. Someone on Reddit mentioned that you need to have a business address and a phone number in your footer. And I think that's true because every time I add...
And also he said, be careful with medical related phrases, which is very true.
Address and a phone number in your footer. And I think that's true because every time my ads are in review, people from countries that I'm not even targeting come onto my website and then they scroll all the way down to the footer. And then sometimes they even click the contacts page. I don't know why. I also found out that Facebook bots don't like seeing the word free on your ads and on your website because apparently it looks like a scam. And my website was called Cramp Free, so there was free all over the website. So I added an address and a phone number and I changed the website name to Crampless. So all the free stuff was gone. I even removed the buy one get one free offer just in case. And it turned out all those things ended up working because I made a new campaign and for the next 3 days I didn't even get a single ban. But I didn't get any sales either, so I think I'm done with this product because I feel like
how it works with the word free is that's one of those gray area things for Facebook. There's words which you can for sure not use, for example, like before and after, or some swear words or some racist things, stuff like that. Obviously, instantly you're going to get blocked. Then there's gray area things where if you have a lot of them, you're going to get blocked. Free is one of those. So if you have a lot of freeze, a lot of the word you, like a lot of words written in caps, a lot of emojis, a lot of things which could potentially come across as scammy, all of them at once, you're going to get blocked. And then there's obviously things which you don't get blocked for.
If it can't sell itself even without an offer, then the demand for it is not really there and it's not that good of a product. Maybe it would have done better on TikTok, but I can't even advertise on TikTok. So
first of all, I really have to say I truly like this guy. He's actually funny and you can tell that he's really trying his best. Number one, he's doing amazing YouTube videos and obviously they're doing really well. And also the story he tells is very, very well wrapped. And the second thing is you can clearly tell that he's actually very persistent and really tries to make this work because he got blocked like 25 times and still he's doing it. Okay, so after all the blocks, he still tried so many things to actually make it work, which is exactly the way to go and what you should also do. However, there's still a lot of things which he lacks in terms of knowledge. And Mickey, if you're actually watching this, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm going to hook you up with a couple of free calls with me. I'm pretty confident that your results are going to be way, way, way better if you change up the strategy itself. And also for everybody else, if you want to get a one-on-one mentoring program with me personally, click the link below, sign up for a free consultation session. We're going to find out if we're a good fit and actually start working together. Okay? It's going to be a one-on-one program where I'm going to guide you through everything you need to know about dropshipping. Number 1, product research. Number 2, store and ad creation. Number 3, Facebook ads testing and TikTok ads testing. Number 4, scaling. And number 5, branding, and just how you repeat this entire process over and over and over again to make sure that you diversify, have multiple stores running at the same time. So all of this is going to happen with me directly in one-on-one calls. If you're interested, click the link below and talk to you there.